Methodical, when sudden mental delusions, persistent negative energy, or unexplainable paranormal occurrences begin overwhelming your daily life, the experience can feel entirely chaotic. But there is a specific mechanical cause you can isolate. Often, the root trigger is astrological. You have likely entered a Rahu Mahadasha or Antardasha, a defined, calculable time period governed by the shadow planet Rahu. This diagram illustrates a standard birth chart. Pay attention to these 3 specific zones. If Rahu is positioned in the 6th, 8th, or 12th house of your chart, your energetic defenses are uniquely vulnerable to this disruption. These alignments are not permanent sentences. They are temporary energetic imbalances. And because they operate on specific frequencies, they can be systematically neutralized through a targeted physical ritual. The proven antidote to Rahu's influence is a highly specific variation of the Rudrabhishek, a traditional sequence of offerings made to Lord Shiva. To succeed, this protocol requires exact timing. Step 1. Isolate the Saturdays of the month. The ritual is performed exclusively on this day. Step 2. Align these Saturdays with Krishna Paksha, the waning phase of the moon. We need a Saturday during this fading lunar light. Rahu's energy peaks during fading moonlight and on Saturdays. By executing your ritual exactly inside these natural windows of power, you transform a standard prayer into a highly effective pacification protocol. With the day secured, we move to the environment. This image shows the precise atmospheric condition required, the warm, dim light of evening twilight. In the Vedic tradition, this is known as Godali Bela. You must commence the sequence during this twilight period or shortly after. Performing this specific protocol in the morning will render it ineffective. Next, you need a physical conduit to ground the energy. For this, we use a shivling. Here is a comparative breakdown of the materials. You must use the options on the left, a black stone or a Narmadeshwar shivling. Avoid the white marble option on the right entirely for this particular process. The dense mineral properties of the black stone or Narmadeshwar act as a proper grounding rod. Only these specific materials can safely absorb Rahu's volatile frequency during the twilight hours. The physical sequence begins with the sacred bathing process. You initiate this by executing a continuous pour of a liquid mixture over the dark stone. This liquid cannot be plain water. You must mix honey into the water to create Madhupark. Once the bathing is complete, you move to the vastra, or clothing step. The cloth you offer to the deity must strictly be red or black. Each material serves a distinct mechanical purpose. The thick consistency of the honey water soothes the erratic energy drawn into the stone, while the dense dye of the red or black cloth actively binds it, directly countering Rahu's chaotic frequency. We then transition to the Shringar, or adornment phase. Here, your offerings are strictly limited to white flowers. Look closely at the petals detailing this stone. You must use exact species for this: Harsingar, Bela, and Motia. Finally, we reach the Bhog, the sacred food offering. For this protocol, you will focus exclusively on date-based items. Secure whole dates, known as khajur, dried dates called chuhara, or traditional sweets made from them. The delicate nature of the specific white flowers pairs with the heavy, dense nutritional profile of the dates to seal the ritual space. Together, they systematically replace Rahu's mental confusion with grounded physical clarity. This is your visual target. The completed setup features the dark shivling bathed in honey water, draped in the correct cloth, covered in specific white flowers, and accompanied by the brass plate of dates. Successfully assembling and completing this sequence directly targets the root of the problem, alleviating the heavy mental burdens and unexplainable obstacles caused by Rahu's influence. To maintain this equilibrium, repetition is key. Keep these specific ingredients stocked and ready in advance so you can repeat the protocol on future Saturdays during the dark lunar fortnight. By mastering this precise sequence, you take active control of your astrological environment and establish a structured, peaceful foundation